There's two kinds of music attorneys. There's the dispute resolvers. When there's a problem with a contract or some dispute in the music business, we call those litigators. When you're having a fight about a contract or there's some problem, you need to sue somebody, you get sued, you deal with a litigator. If you are entering into a contract in the music business, like a management agreement, a publishing agreement, a recording agreement, merchandising agreement, any sort of agreement, that's a transaction. So that's what I am. I'm a transaction attorney. We're usually involved in the situation where people are trying to work together, and we are working out the situation where they're trying to work together, as opposed to the other side when there is a dispute and everybody's unhappy and you're trying somehow to resolve that dispute. There is a difference in the overall entertainment business. Like people refer to us as entertainment attorneys. In the major cities where the entertainment business is centered, like Los Angeles and New York, it's divided by the type of entertainment business you're in. So you're either a film attorney, you're a television attorney, or you're a music attorney. And in Los Angeles, you would never go to a film attorney to negotiate a recording agreement. Just like in New York, you'd never go to a music attorney to negotiate your acting agreement on your television series. The subject matter is what is different. And that means that the contracts are actually different. So just speaking about myself personally, I'm solely involved in the music transaction business. If somebody comes to me and says, I've got a television deal, I send them to somebody who is a specialist in television. But if it touches in any way on the music business, then that's my area of expertise. Within the music transaction side, are there different roles performed by music transaction attorneys? You hit right on the one that is the key difference, and that is, again, I speak for myself primarily, the dividing line is if you shop or you don't shop for deals. Most transaction attorneys these days do not shop for deals. We really provide legal services. That's what it's all about. That's what I'm trained in. That's what we're trained to do. If there's anything that involves copyright, trademark, or contracts, that's where we come in, because that's what we know. But if you're asking us to interject ourselves earlier in the process, that's not practicing law. It's a different aspect, okay? It's a different role. There are some attorneys who do it, but it's really a different role than being an attorney. And if I could just add one point about it, the music business has so dramatically changed in the past 5 years that what we called shopping for deals, it really isn't a viable concept so much in the music business anymore, because thanks to the internet and MySpace and SoundScan and BDS tracking systems for airplay and sales, record companies are not just sitting back waiting for somebody to send music to them. They are actively going out and seeing what's happening. So the idea of taking a piece of music that's just good and sending it to a record label with nothing else and hoping that there's going to be a record deal, that's a real rare situation these days. So in my experience, there are not too many attorneys who are really saying, okay, I'll shop for a deal for you.